Welcome back to Operation Banana Sandwich, where we're playing Black and Blackster.
Black and Blackster?
And Corbett's having a lot of fun with this mission.
God.
Oh, the grenades are doing these boys wrong. Let me tell you.
They're doing me wrong.
Grenades
Are very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
Don't play with grenades,
one
kids.
of the less practical weapons. Sure, the destructive power is
It depends on the
incredible.
situation.
See, that's why I said I'd like to just kill them all, because they're a-holes and they'll shoot them from...
Yeah. I feel you. I'll do it.
Well, you don't have to do it on foot, though. You just gotta ride to one part, kill the two guards, ride to the next part, kill the two guards. That sort of thing. And then you gotta watch out for...
Aim.
You didn't tell me I'd have to aim playing Jack 2. Just watch out for the ones you see on the ground, and you'll be alright.
Yeah. Well, this is just like spiral its way on up too, right?
Yeah. And,
And look out for grenades. We have some time. We can get through this together.
Okay, you're doing great. Yep. Nice. Good use of melee attack. Speaking of melee, I watch a ton of competitive melee
Oh yeah?
Smash Bros. Melee is super fun to watch. I'm awful at it. But the amount of skill that the people have that play it competitively.
And so that's the one with the weird,
Yeah, with all the tech skill.
Okay.
All the crazy inputs and the... Yeah. Like... Some of the shit some people find, like, there's a guy from Fort Collins, and his tag is Goomy.
Goomy?
I think there's a Pokemon called Goomy.
Okay.
Anyway, he plays Samus, which isn't a particularly popular character in super competitive Smash. Like, the top tier is going to be your Foxes, Falcos, Marths, Peach, Jigglypuff.
Peach is,
The best... Well, right now, the best player this season plays Jigglypuff. But for, like, many
it's
years...
good for Jigglypuff.
Yeah, it is. Except in that game, she's pretty broken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's not. There's some real tricky stuff you can do with her in the first one for the N64.
Yeah. Well, same with Melee, for sure. But anyway, so there's this guy in Fort Collins that created this thing he calls the Goomy Zoomy.
Okay.
And it's like...
Good name.
Yeah, so there's a tech called a wave dash, where you're kind of crouching in one direction. You don't actually like have to crouch or anything because you're normally doing the inputs really fast. And then you jump, and right after you jump, you hit the spot dodge button. Well, it's not a spot dodge; it'd be an air dodge because
Okay.
you jumped, but you don't really come off the ground, so your feet just scoot, so you can just slide forward or backwards.
Okay.
And that's a wave
So
dash.
it's like a safe way to move without getting hit because you'll have a shield on.
No, you don't have a shield.
Oh.
It's just movement. You can
Okay.
still get hit during it. But anyway, so there's a super wave dash you can do with Samus, and then there's like the Goomy Zoomy, and he can fly like all the way across the screen. It's some ridiculous tech. I don't know the inputs for it, but it's crazy, man. Like, who found that? Who was like messing around with the joystick?
Professionals.
Pressing all kinds of different buttons to try and get this. Yeah, I guess.
They're the ones that don't have the time, or that do have
Good
the
job.
time.
No, they do. There's so
That
many.
is. Oh, it doesn't even like fall over.
It blows up.
Oh!
Those apparently the ropes that were pulling it were also holding it together.
What was this say?
I think you're good.
Okay, so we just leave?
Yeah,
We're not like going down the hole or anything?
I don't think so, man.
Okay.
I think you come back here later. This game does that a lot. Have you noticed?
Alright,
You
I
fall into
just
some
wanted
lava.
to get to the exit. Yeah, so boom, here we are. You.
See, here we are.
Here we are.
That's all, folks.
I love the Looney Tunes.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I have massive respect for the dude that does Porky Pig.
Like, they were all voiced by, or not all of them, but actually, they may have all been voiced by the same guy. When they were, like, first coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw I don't know if it was David Letterman or Johnny Carson, but one of those late night talk shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like had him on, and like when he was on, like he was like, I'm pretty sure he was an old guy when they like started doing it. And then
Okay.
like he came on the show, and then like he's like an even older guy, and he's wearing like a Bugs Bunny like sweater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think it was David Letterman. He's like, "Do you remember the first voice that you did?" And he's like, "Oh yes, David, I remember the first voice I did." And yeah, like he was Yosemite Sam, like Foghorn Leghorn, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. He was all of them.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Voice actors,
Oh, I
Such
think it would be a
talent.
super fun job.
such talent.
Maybe not, but
Maybe not fun, or maybe not talent.
maybe not fun. Because I guess you have to like do the lines like a million times.
See, I don't know if you know this, but I have a little bit of experience in acting.
Okay.
I took theater. No, I didn't take any theater. I was in a commercial.
Yep.
Yeah. I loved filming the part where I got to do what I do,
Hmm.
which is ride the particular thing.
You don't want to say it.
People are, I guess nobody's
I've
really
already
watching.
said it. No one's watching.
No one's watching. Yeah. So, sponsored by Heelys. I was in the Heelys commercial.
Yeah, he was real good at Heelys.
That aired on Cartoon Network and that sort of thing from maybe like 2008 to 2010. Nah, maybe not. Maybe like 2007 to 2009, which is way different. Not really. But anyway,
Totally different.
it was so much fun to film the shots where I'm skating, I'm doing what I do, but then when we have to stand around a mic, and he's like, "All right, now say whoa," and I'm like, "Whoa." He's like, "All right, now say whoa a little differently," and I'm like, "Whoa." Say it the same way. I was getting like frustrated, and they were like, "Okay, that's why I had one line." If you listen closely, all of the other like whoa and the whoo, it's all the dude that was with me and the other girl, and I only had one line of whoa, and it's an awful whoa too. It's awful because I didn't do it, man, and I knew everyone was mad at me. I could tell.
They were mad
They
at
were
you?
like, yeah, because I was being a stubborn kid. I was like, I don't need to do this. This is stupid. I don't need to say whoa 15 different ways.
I'm great at healing. Why do I have to?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't ask to get picked for that commercial.
But didn't you though?
I didn't ask. No,
Like,
they
didn't-
came to me.
I thought you like it was like a mail-in thing.
No, I mean,
Oh.
I put in a sponsor tape to become
Okay,
sponsored, but
yeah.
I was just a sponsored
That was
skater.
just a sponsor.
And then they asked me to go film the
Okay.
commercial, and I was like, yeah, sounds great. And then they're like, oh, by the way, you're gonna say whoa 1,500 times, and I was like, hey, didn't sign up for
I
that.
just like doing voices.
See, and if they were like, yeah, now say whoa, but maybe like you're constipated, that'd be fine. But not when they're like, and it's so dull. Like you're just standing there in a circle around a microphone, and it's like I can't be enthusiastic that way.
Mm.
It sucked.
So like the handlers weren't the best.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't giving what you needed to. They weren't directing you properly to get what they wanted out of you.
You're right.
They were just kind of like yeah, shoot in the dark.
Yeah, and this whole time I was blaming myself.
Dude, you're the talent. You don't need to blame yourself. It's always other people's fault when you're the talent.
Wow. I'm gonna turn a new leaf. I've gotta become the
I'm gonna
talent.
go back in.
I'm gonna go march right up to him.
I'm gonna kick open those doors to Healy Corporation.
Hmm.
And I'll be like, we're doing it again. Get better handlers.
I don't think that exists anymore.
Healy Corporation.
I don't think that
They don't
they're
make
a
'em?
company. Well,
I'm gonna go to this mission.
there was never a a final. They weren't like, okay, we're disbanding. There was none of that. It was just like one day it was just done. No more checks in the mail. No more fly you out to Disney World. None of that. That was it.
They flew you to Disney World?
Oh yeah,
Oh, sweet. That was sweet.
multiple times a year.
Really?
Yeah, I would go once a month for like, it was like 8 months one year.
Maybe that's why they went bankrupt.
No, it's just like a thing like
I
Heelys.
guess I don't know if they went bankrupt or.
They must have. I'm
Quite
sure.
a story there,
If you're still watching,
I guess
anyone
you're just
from
the
Heelys, send me a
MOIB
pair of
for
Heelys.
the
None of mine fit
dangerous
anymore.
gig. Combat metal hits
And I
now
still want to
inspired by
ride.
Ep.24.
I squeeze into my size 9s every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I wear a 13 now. So.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
It is large.
That must be very uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
I was distracted by your shoe size that I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So, but yeah, they just disbanded us, and we were these kids.
You were the elites.
Yeah, we were the national pro team.
The national pro team.
The national pro team. That's what we were. And if you went on the website back then, there would be pictures of all of us, and all of our rankings and stuff. And you know what they did? The very last year, and I'm not the type of person that's like, hopefully you know this about me. I'm not like a person that's gonna be like, yeah, I'm so fucking good at this.
That sounds like you all the time.
Shut up.
Have you not listened to you play Dark Souls?
That's a joke. But no, like, hopefully I feel like
mountain.
You can go to that or the lightning.
Yeah, but the
You wanna go
lightning
to
is the nerd dude.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
I'm a
whatever you want.
nerd. Like, I'm not trying to, make it sound like nerds are like bad people. It was just, he's gonna want me to like jump through his teleporter, and
Yeah.
this kind of stresses me out.
That's understandable, man.
I think the Baron set me
But
up.
what I was saying is, I mean, I don't like to like talk myself up ever, which also kind of sucks because I had this interview and this guy was like, "I've got 5 minutes, impress me."
It doesn't make any sense.
Like literally just said that, sat down, and I was like, like I'm not good at talking about myself, so it can be bad. I feel like.
I mean, just if I was going into an interview, because like I've turned in my application and like my resume,
Sure.
and then I get the call to come in for an interview, and they're like, yeah, like come in at this time, and then I go in, and like I'm gonna be dressed up, it's an interview.
Yep.
And so then like I walk in there and like sit down, and then the dude walks in and is just like, all right, you got 5 minutes, go. And I was been like, no.
See,
you want me to impress you? I'm gonna be the only person that's gonna do this to you. And I would just leave, like, because
Wow.
you scheduled me
Yeah.
to come in here.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Like,
dude.
you looked at my stuff, and you were like, let's get this guy in here for an interview. And then you scheduled me 5 minutes for that interview, like. And also, I mean, if that's the kind of schedule that you're running, I'm probably not gonna work too good there, because
Yeah. So you
I
gotta
mean,
get
I'm
on
a
your
real fast
hoverboard.
worker, but
Then you gotta ride up the little ramps, and
the ramps, not the purple.
Nope, he'll automatically throw, like where those blue flames are, he'll
Okay.
automatically throw a bomb in when you go up the ramp.
Okay, so like go up here.
Yep.
Oh.
You gotta jump.
Oh.
You'll have to go faster.
Okay. All right, restarting the mission.
Yeah, that's fine. So, but to circle back around to my original thought is, I'm not good about that. So I'm gonna say this, but it's not in a like a boastful manner.
Right.
But the last thing they had us do was it was a ranking for the pro team and a tryout. So there were tryouts every year, and then also the people that are already on the pro team get ranked.
Okay.
So we went, it was in Texas at a skate park called Eisenberg's, and they rented out the whole park. I loved skating skate parks on my Heelys, as stupid as that sounds. Great job. So we do all this. They've got, what they had was a Trictionary. So it was every trick that had been created, and everyone has to do every trick.
Okay.
Right, and obviously within reason, you can't.
So I've already got that one and that one.
You can't do stuff your body doesn't do.
What am I missing?
There's another section over to the right.
Oh, okay.
But there's 2 left. And that's the one you're gonna want to do last normally, I think. You'll probably have to restart. Because
So
there's
I
only
go up
one over here.
Oh, there's only one over here?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have to go this way?
Yeah, that's the last one you'll want to do. Look to the right. More. See the blue one over there?
Okay.
So you got to get up there. I think it's behind that other purple one.
Oh, man. How do I... Okay, so I do... We can give it a shot. Who knows?
You have 14 seconds.
How do I do the speed boost?
360.
Just spin.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, we're not getting there.
It's really far.
Hold on, baby. Oh,
So,
it's
yeah.
up there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll end this episode here, and I'll come back and explain
All right.
my story.
Yeah.